Hello, my friends. This is Kurt Bergland. I'm not Jim Nantz. I don't play Jim Nantz on TV. And I'm back with a baseball book review for you. And I'm doing something a little different this time. It is a theme book review. And what I'm going to do is walk you through 3 different choices that you have for that theme that I have read and can speak to and give you some information about. The theme is one of the most interesting teams in baseball history, I think, and that is the 1959 Chicago White Sox. There are a ton of reasons why I think this team is so interesting. There's the Bill Veeck part, there's the decade of the 50s, and what I think is a strategic change in baseball that those White Sox brought to baseball and sort of led to the strategies of the 60s and indirectly to the 70s and 80s. There is the very interesting managing job by Al Lopez of these White Sox and a host of interesting stories about the individual players and coaches and even the broadcasters of this team, and certainly the management, Bill Veeck and Al Lopez and the others. So I've read 3 books about this team and about their times, and I want to share that information with you in case you're interested in picking up some reading material about this particular team. The first book that I want to show you is called 1959 Summer of the Sox, and it's written by Bob Vanderberg. It is published by Sports Publishing Incorporated, and the year was 1999 for a publication year. This book is 180 pages long. It is, to give you an idea of the size that we're talking about of this book, it's about 7 inches by, a little more than 9 inches. And here's what the font on the pages looks like. Alright. There are a handful of photos in the book. The book is organized, and here are some of them. The book is organized by month, basically, and gives kind of an overview. There are individual stories, of course, but the book is organized in terms of months and how the team progressed through those calendar blocks of time and evolved into the World Series, the pennant winner and the World Series team that they became. There are, in the back, there is a day-by-day account like you would find in a media guide of the team's season. And there's also in the back, after that, you'll find statistics, the basic statistics for the team. And then after that, you will find a bibliography of a whole bunch of resources that you can go, almost 2 pages of resources for you to do additional reading and research on the 59 White Sox. This is it's the quickest read of the 3 that I'm going to show you. It is written in a very engaging style. It is probably the lightest read of the 3. It is available as a new book for about $20. If you want to pick it up used, it's about $6, depending upon where you get it. And it's called 1959 Summer of the Sox. The foreword is by Mike Veeck, which is kind of interesting too. All right. Next book I want to show you is called Strength Down the Middle. It's about the 1959 Sox, and it's about the strongest part of the team, which was Lawler, Fox, Aparicio, and Landis, right down the middle. This book is written by a man named Larry Callis. The publisher is R.A. Donnelly. The year is also 1999. It has 235 pages. I'll give you an idea of what the font looks like here. It's a little bit more dense in terms of wording and the packaging of the stories. There are photos in the book. I'll give you an idea of those. Here's Big Clue hitting a home run. And it includes also at the back a day-by-day account. It gives biographies of the players. It gives a little bit more descriptive day-by-day account of the season. And it also gives statistics for the players as well, a little bit more in-depth than the Summer of the Sox did. It has no index at the back either. Neither book has an index. This is more of a game-by-game account. It's a little bit longer book. My guess is there's more words here because the font is different, the spacing is a little bit more condensed, but it's also more detailed. If you want to see the ebbs and the flows on a day-to-day basis for the White Sox, this is probably more of a book, although it is a little bit denser. It's a little bit slower read, so you give that up. 235 pages. New, it's about $20. Used, it's about $6, depending upon, again, where you find it. Strength Down the Middle by Larry Callis. Okay, third book is called Go Go to Glory. This is a Sabre production. Is edited by Don Zeminda, and the publication date for this book is 2019. It is 309 pages. It covers management biographies, player biographies, even the broadcasters get their own stories in here. There are stories of 7 memorable games. There's a list of photographs and credited photographs in the book. There is no index. This book is about 9 by 11. Give you an idea of the font size in this book. This is one of the Sox pitchers, Barry Latman. This is, as I think I said, 309 pages. If you've read a Sabre book before, it's like the other Sabre books. They follow the same format. The biographies cover of the players and the broadcasters and the management cover the 1959 season, but they do more than that. They go before and after as well. It's edited, which means that sometimes the player biographies can be a little bit uneven in style and quality, but for the most part, this is one of the better Sabre books that I've read, but it is focused on the individuals. There's stories about 7 individual games in the season, but the focus of the book is on the individuals and the individuals' roles before, during, and after that particular season. So it's organized a little bit differently. If you want information, this is probably the most complete book about the 1959 Sox that I've read. But it's just organized a little bit differently. It's not a chronology. It's not a day-by-day account. So it's set up a little bit differently, and it's definitely not a quick read. Having said that, if you really want to dive into the team, Go Go to Glory is what you would pick up in terms of completeness of information. So, how do you get it? It's a $9 Kindle book. It is a $30 book new, and used it's about $15. Depending upon where you get it, it can be a little bit tough to find as a used book because once people buy Sabre books, they tend to keep them. All right, so those are our 3 books for this morning. 1959 Summer of the Sox by Bob Vanderberg. Strength Down the Middle by Larry Callis. And Go Go to Glory, edited by Don Zaminda and produced by Saber. 3 very different books, 3 very different styles, all about one very interesting team, the 1959 Chicago White Sox. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel. Do a book review every Monday. Thank you so much. Have a great day. So long, everybody.